how you protect the people of East Cleveland. With a department that costs $5 million a year, we leave it to you to figure out how to do that on only $3.8 million. And I ask you again, does anybody in here think that you can do that? The answer is no. The only way to accomplish a cut of that magnitude, a budget cut of that magnitude, is to cut into your people, is to eliminate some of the employees, in whatever department it is, to eliminate some of our employees. That cut forces us to do that. Now, a side note, and we won't harp on it, while the city council action that they voted on, the memo that was written by the city council president to our finance director, directing our finance director to cut $1.2 million, 25% from our police force. In that same memo, the city council budget is increased by 33%. Again, city council is a department unto itself and has its own budget. City council, while cutting the police department by 25%. Everybody get where I'm going with this? And this is a fact. This is not blaming anyone. While decreasing our police department, causing the layoff of officers, 25% of reduction in the police budget. City council voted, and the council president's memo reflects this, to increase its own budget by 33%. Now, what is the council going to do with that budget of 33% increase? What are they going to provide? I don't know. And I won't speculate, because again, this is not about blame, this is not about bad-mouthing anyone, this is just about facts. The fact is, and this is one of the last times I said it, City Council, in the same memo and in the same vote that cut the police department by $1.2 million, 25%, City Council increased its own City Council office budget by 33%. So that's something that we wanted to share. When a cut that big is made, a city council usually asks in budget hearings. We had weeks and weeks of budget hearings, meeting with the police department, meeting with the fire department to discuss this budget and what was in it. Usually when a city council is contemplating a cut of some sort, the city council would ask the police chief, what would your budget look like if we cut 5%? What would your budget look like if we cut 10%? What would your budget look like if we cut 15%? What would your budget look like if we cut 20%? Normally, those are the types of questions that a city council asks. No one in these budget hearings asks those questions of Chief Spots. Am I right, Chief Spots? No one asked anything about what impact would it have on the safety of the people of East Cleveland if this type of cut was made. So the 25% cut was in fact made. So thank God we have the computer up. Let's forward to a slide. Oh, that's not big at all. So that is the budget that we have. That is a list of all the departments and the amounts that we requested for each department. And there are two rows there, a couple rows that are green. Those are two that we wanted to pull out. That's the police. We asked City Council for $4.8 million in police. And we asked them for a number of things. Again, we asked them for $4.8 million in police. They funded $3.8. And we might be able to go to the next slide. When we said that there was a letter then from the council president that directed our finance director to establish levels of funding for our various departments. After council looked at the budget, we got this letter on December 14th from our city council president. And the city council president directed our finance director to create a budget that was different from the balanced budget that we gave. This is the letter in which the police department cut established by the council president is 25% less than it was in 2012. This is it. At the bottom line says total